Hello, you're back with Beatle, back on Archero. Today we're going to be going through some events. As you can see, I'm running low on some gold, so I thought I'd do some events to try and get some gold back. As you can see, I have changed out my weapon for the Demon Blade now, even though it is one less rarity than what the Stalker Staff was. I really do much prefer it. The event that we will be jumping into is the Up Close Dangers, I should say, as the rewards there is the gold and the XP. So hopefully this will be a good one for us to jump into. I don't know if I've actually done this one before, so it may be a new one, and thankfully we actually start off with multi-shot, which is always a good one to have, and we'll go into the first room. So I don't think I've actually done this event before. I think it's a limited time one, and as it's only available for another hour or so, so we'll just have to sort of see what the event brings us. But so far so good. That's just sort of separate rooms. Wow, we're leveling up really quickly there. Greed, I haven't seen it. I think that looks like we're going to lose HP, but we'll get the smart, which I'm going to go for. I'm going to take a gamble. It's all the smart where you can level up quicker and to a higher level is always a good one to have at the start. Collect more coins, but also receive, I didn't read the rest of that. Let's get the HP boost here, but also receive more damage. So that was a bit of a not quite what I was expecting actually. But if it's an upgrade, I'm sure it'll be helpful, so we'll see how it does. So yeah, I think this is just, I don't know if we're able to actually complete this, or it's just going to be endless like the infinite dungeons. Not too sure, but we'll obviously see how far we can go in it, and you can sort of see in the top right how much gold I've collected, which is actually quite a lot. So I'm actually quite glad I got that, even if we do receive more damage. Let's get the bouncy ball here. As 11,000 already is quite a lot. The upgrades and things have got quite expensive, but 11,000 already, you know, if we can do a few more of these rooms and come away with around 50,000, I suppose that's a pretty good target, and that will certainly allow me to continue to upgrade my gear and things. Can definitely see that they've got more HP here, and I know that I take more damage obviously because of that upgrade I got at the start, so just trying to avoid their attacks, but they seem relatively easy, but my HP is quite low there. Let's just get the HP boost here. I think that's going to be handy, and both my pets there get an upgrade as well. What does the angel give us? We'll have to go for the crit master here. I've got quite a lot of HP as it is, and I don't want our damage to get too low, or we'll really start to struggle quite quickly. Yeah, taking a few hits, probably a bit unnecessarily there, to be honest, but we get a few hearts towards the end and we get a level up. Ice Circle, Bolt Circle, or Attack Boost. I think I'll just get the Attack Boost more than anything. I don't think the rings, as I sort of saw in the last video, do too much. I'm going to try and use this water to my benefit here by trying to sort of use that water to make sure there's a gap in between, but maybe I shouldn't. Oh my god, I've taken so much damage. Maybe I shouldn't have stood in the maybe I shouldn't have got that upgrade, which makes I get more gold, but I take a lot of damage, as I am taking quite a bit of damage there, but we will try and get our health back up. I think some of my equipment means for every sort of bit of damage that I deal, I also get some HP back, so that's even without the Bloodthirst perk. So I just need to try and kill some creatures without taking damage, and my health will slowly regain, and hopefully I can get a few hearts as well. These thankfully aren't coming that close to me, so if I can just try and as I say that, he just sort of jumped forward. I wasn't expecting that, and they're not firing projectiles thankfully, so we will kill them. I wonder if when I die I do get to use any of my other heroes. Not too sure on that. Hopefully I do, as I know in some of the other game modes you can. Inherited summon attack speed boost. I think I don't want the giant, because I never really see that as a bonus when you're bigger. It's actually you seem easier to be hit. Inherited summon, I think that's similar to the clone that you can get, but I'm not too sure. I think, you know what, I'll just get the attack speed boost. It seems to be the best one. Found the angel. We're going to have to get the heal, unfortunately, just because my health was so low, and we won't be taking that. Thank you. First boss. Okay, if we can kill him, bosses generally leave a lot of hearts, so this could be the sort of boost in the HP we need. And he seems like his attacks are quite poor quite easy to dodge, so hopefully I won't actually take any damage from him, and I don't, and he drops 2 hearts, so back over 5000 HP, which probably with the increased damage I take is not going to be too much, probably just maybe 2 or 3 hits and I'd still be dead, but it gives me at least a bit of a lifeline. We get the level up as well. Shadow Samurai, rather, I said clone before, but Shadow Samurai is really good. I quite like the Shadow Samurais. I think I got hit then just trying to dodge a few things. There is a lot of things on the screen here. And we dead. And we died. We'll revive here. There we go, we have another chance to license, and it actually revives us back to full HP, and as I was hoping for, we've actually also got over 50,000 gold from this already, so really happy with that. This seems like a really good way to sort of farm gold. I wasn't expecting it to actually provide that much, but yeah, really glad I did this game mode. As I say, it was the first time I'd actually done it. We'll take the level up there as well. Attack boost. I might actually get the HP boost as much as I want the attack boost. Or I actually think I've also got bouncy wall, so rear arrow could be handy. They're all pretty good. I'll get the HP boost, I think, just because I try and stay alive as much as I can. I do have bouncy wall, so that could have been handy, but you know what? Couldn't get all the upgrades. There was some sacrifice I was having to make, but there we go. Hopefully I should still be able to at least do this, get a bit further on, try and get as much gold as I can. You can see there 2 hits and it was over half HP I took, so not ideal, but oh my god, I've probably got 1 more hit in me and then I'm dead. So I just need to try and concentrate, avoid those. They're all so low. If I can just finish this, I'll get the gold for this level at least. I think we did also get a heart there as well, 69,000, which is loads really. I'm not too confident I'll be able to do this, and there you go, game over, stage 13. We do get some gems there as well, which is handy, but yeah, 69,000 gold, I will certainly take that, and there we go. That's probably one of the best ways to try and earn some gold. 69,000, yeah, up close dangers. Really happy with that. And I think just because I don't want the video to be too short, now I know what I'm doing, I'm actually going to jump back into this. As you do get 2 attempts, and it just seemed one of the best ways to try and earn some gold. I'll get the front arrows here, see how I fare with the front arrows rather than the multi-shot. I'll also avoid getting the extra gold for the extra damage dealt to me, just to see what the difference is there. In terms of the total gold that I get at the end. Take the level up there. We'll go for the multi-shot again. So now I've got multi-shot and front shot, which is very good. So I think I got to stage 13 with 69,000 gold. So let's see if we can beat that in this run. Although I am taking a bit of damage there, but hopefully we can kill him without taking any further, which we do. Angelic Blessing, I have no idea what that does, but it looks so appealing. The other 2 aren't that great, although Toxic Swords probably, you know what, I'm just going to stick with what I know. Toxic Swords with the Demon Blade, it is a relatively short range sort of build that I have, and oh my god, they all just sort of ran at me there. So I'm hoping the Toxic Blades can help me out a bit once they do get close to me. If I die here, I'm going to be livid, because I don't think I deserve it. Try and use this water again like I did in the previous one to sort of stop them coming close to me, and just about manage that. No heart there though. Bolt Meteor, Phantom Sword, Diagonal Arrows, okay, perfect. So we're definitely getting a lot of projectiles on the screen. Just need to try and stay away from the creatures as they try and attack me. If I can kill this one without taking damage, which I do, we've increased our health on that run there, and this time I'll give the Angelic Blessing a go, just to see what it actually is. Angel Room has chance to heal 2 times to 4 times HP. Well, I suppose that's good timing as we do step into it. Do I go for the heal or the strong? I'm going to have to get the heal just because I am so low. 4,000, I've no idea. That sort of that upgrade didn't really seem worth it, to be honest, as I think that was just a normal heal. I'm not actually too sure what the chances are that it helps increase that you get healed more, but realistically probably wasn't worth getting. But at least now I know for the future. But do manage to sort of even increase our HP there. That's the smart. That's the one that I thought the previous upgrade in the run just before was. But you know what? I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna get it. You level up faster and your max level increases. Now, whether or not that is as handy on this event, I'm not too sure, just because I didn't really get anywhere near max level, to be honest. Saying that, I was probably relatively close, but I didn't hit it, so this probably wouldn't have affected too much. But we'll see. It does help you level up quicker as well, so I might actually be able to get 1 or 2 more levels from it. Ice Swords, Frost Meteor, Slow Projectiles. To be honest, I don't really die by the projectiles, so I don't really want that. I might just get the Ice Swords, I think, as we've already got some Toxic Swords. I generally die by things getting too close to me, so hopefully these swords will be able to help. I've earned 31,000 gold, so I think that is, or it probably will be less than what I had earned in the previous one at this stage, just because I don't have that upgrade that allowed me to take more damage whilst earning more gold. But hopefully if I can pass stage 13, then I should have more gold, depending on how much further I would need to actually progress. Let's get the attack boost here, as I want to try and keep my attack nice and high. First boss, relatively underwhelming. I quite like these bosses, as they're not too tricky. The ones, especially the ones that don't fire anything. I say that as they fire. But I've managed to get full HP here just by killing the sort of mini bosses that they sort of split into, as they say that, as I take a bit of damage. But the hearts bring me back up to full HP. We spin the wheel, don't manage to get an upgrade, but we get some more gold. And we'll move on to stage 10 after this level up. Phantom Sword, Strong Heart, or Shield Guard. Again, I don't actually know what Phantom Sword is. I'm going to gamble. Melee attacks will split. That actually could be very good for this build. Spirit Poison Touch, to get the Obsidian Circle. The Spirit Poison Touch is where your pets, or spirits as it's calling it here, just have poison attacks, but I'm not too bothered about that, so we'll get the Obsidian Circle, as I don't have the bouncy wall, so the rear arrow isn't as helpful. Melee attack split the sword in 2, so hopefully that could be quite good for the Demon Blade, as obviously he does use his sword quite a bit. I'm not actually too sure if that means I sort of double the damage on short range attacks, but hopefully it's helpful. Whatever it is, it's an upgrade, so I'll take it. Just trying to avoid these water blobs. There we go, stage complete. No level up, unfortunately, and we go into level 12. We do still have the sort of revive that I can do as well if we do die, so that is just something to bear in mind. The next stage is where I had sort of fully died, so even with the revive, hopefully I should be able to get past 13, especially if I can kill him without taking any extra damage, which I do manage. Let's just get the attack speed boost here, I think. So already got 59,000, so the extra gold that you got by taking that sort of extra damage done to you doesn't seem that worth it, as I've still managed to get only 10,000 less, which I suppose is relatively considerable, but I've obviously managed to survive a bit longer here, and already just by completing that one stage I've already got the around the same amount of gold, and I've still got the revive. Let's get the Frost Meteor. Wasn't really bothered about any of those upgrades, to be fair. We'll just try and survive as long as possible. I don't think that's exactly where I died before, but at least here we get the revive. There we go, we have another chance at life, back to full HP, and that is that stage complete. So now that is 13 complete, so I have got past where I got before, and it pretty much only one stage difference means I've already got more gold even without that upgrade. So that's interesting. I suppose now I know if I see that I won't get that again, and here we'll get the HP boost plus another 2,000, which will hopefully come in handy. But I think this stages have got really tricky now. They do a lot of damage. I'm not too sure how much further I will be able to go, but I'll obviously do my best, try and get as much gold as I can. Last guy here, can I get him? I can, and there's actually 2, but they're both dead now, and we get to level 12. Bolt Swords, One-Eyed Bat, or the attack speed. I quite like, you know what, I'll just get the attack speed. I do quite like having the One-Eyed Bat, but I think just because each stage is already pretty hectic, I don't really have much chance to to run. I pretty much need to do as much damage as I can, as quickly as I can. So I think that's probably the way forward, to try and get the best score. Somehow managing not really to take many hits there, and we do manage to get through this stage as well, and with quite healthy HP, and we go into the next stage there. These are when it's quite tricky, because it's hard to sort of keep moving. When you hit those squares, you can get sort of boxed in quite quickly. Somehow I'm not even taking hits. I think the spinny swords around me are actually doing quite a bit of damage when they get close. It stops them actually from running towards me and hitting me. So that's just a good tactic worth knowing, although somehow there we take about 5,000 HP off, but not the end of the world. We do manage to get a bit back, and if we can kill these two without taking any more damage, I think we've done rather well there. And we're on 80,000, 85,000 coins, which I will certainly take. Let's get the strong heart. That just increases the heart drop rate and the HP when healing. Can we get HP boost here? We can. Fantastic. So it increases our HP max. Oh my god, he did a lot of damage, and also increases the HP that we currently got. Here is probably when the one-eyed bat would be handy, just because a lot of the time I've just got to keep moving. I'll do the odd stop and fire, but yeah, he's got a lot of HP, so I'll try and speed this along. Oh my god, he's killed me in one hit. That was mental. But there we go, stage 19. So I did beat the stage 13, and we get the extra gold there, 85,000 plus the 69,000. Just over 150,000 gold in about 15 minutes played. So if you do want some gold, I would certainly try out the up close dangers. That is an excellent way to try and get some gold in the current events. And there we go. If you have got this far, really appreciate it. Please do like or subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks a lot.